What's going on, people? Welcome to Carnage Extra, and we are back with another episode of Football Mania right here for you guys on the channel. Big up to everybody that's watching. Shout out to the panel every single time. My guy RSM TV. Big up Quarry AFC, Touchline Facts, Zaire Talks, and that fraud Edwin should be joining as well. Make sure that you guys subscribe to everybody that's up here. Their channel links will be in the description, or you see it right here on screen. Don't be lazy. Just go to the fucking search bar and type it in. Subscribe to everybody. But, yo, we got a lot of stuff to get into. So much news has come out over the last 24 to 48 hours. And it's just been a madness, bro. Like, the transfer window is just truly something special. I mean, how's everybody doing?
Yeah, I'm doing great, man. I don't know about you. I'm doing great, especially these last couple hours.
You know?
What are you saying, Zaire?
I'm doing okay, you know.
Do you see what BAYERN's done to Zaire? Do you see?
Oh, I'm not gonna. You know what? You know what?
Speaking
Well,
with
can I tell you something? Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead, man.
Like, you see, this is an example to why you shouldn't take football too much to heart, bro. Just there's more to life than football.
Oh my days.
Bro,
BAYERN
got
some of the people doing that. Let the breakups,
I don't
not
want
give it to me.
you hurting my feelings, you know. Like I have more valuable things to be taken care of in life.
Nah, yo, Zaire, you sound like me after we lost that fourth El Clasico, bro. I was like, you know what? Football is not even everything, bro. You know, like there's other, there's better things in life than football, man. Like that's what I was thinking. Like after we lost that last Clasico.
Yeah, man. You know what, bro? At this rate, I'm like, there's so much going on in life. You know, ni'ma min al khair. You know what I mean? Football. What's football, man?
No, I don't know what you mean, Zaire. I didn't understand you just now.
Any Arabs in the chat, you know exactly what I said.
All right, look, man, big up the Arabs. But look, we got a lot of stuff to get into, right? We got Eze Hijack. He is on his way to Arsenal. Got to talk about Alexander Isak because he's out here beefing Newcastle. Garnacho, I think he needs to be studied, and his brain needs to be
studied is true.
Because this guy definitely has some kind of CTE or something. Who the hell does he think he is? Rejecting BAYERN, you know. Garnacho,
bro. First man to get non-contact CTE, bro. It's crazy.
Yo, he
I'm not gonna lie, by the way. I am the happiest man ever that he rejected us.
Now, look, don't worry, bro. We'll definitely talk about like what you guys are looking to do in the transfer market. But I mean, look, Corey, as the only Arsenal rep, bro, start us off, man. As a Bamba, man, like Kai Havertz gets injured, and then you guys get this deal done in like 8 hours. It's fucking crazy.
Listen, yeah, I'll tell you guys straight. I'm gonna be real. I'm surprised, just like the rest of you guys, because I did not expect today to consist of this glorious piece of news hitting my timeline. Yeah, but listen, bro, this deal happening. I'm not gonna lie, yo, Kai Havertz. I wish you well on your recovery, but brother, thank you for putting on all that weight, trying to bulk up like crazy, man. Because that's probably what's led to him getting this injury, bro, with his knee. But listen, this deal happening is exactly what we need, bro. We need more creativity in this team, let alone not even gotten to the fact that him going on the left side is also going to massively improve that, because it's the biggest weakness when you look at like our whole front line as a whole. Even with the obviously, yeah, I said him having the creativity, not only him playing on the left, he could also cover for Odegaard if he were to drop out of form like he did last season. But listen, man, the main part, this is the part I want to get to, bro. Taking this from straight out of Spurs' hands, bro. Just straight snatching their number one girl they had on that roster. I'm telling you, absolutely glorious. This is absolutely glorious.
Bro.
Absolutely, bro. I'm so glad this deal is happening. What you says here?
It don't take much, though, to be fair.
It don't take much, though. But
come on, man. You know, like you could say it don't take much, bro. They was at the dinner table, man.
That ass, bro. Yo,
he pulled up, bro. Zir, he crashed the wedding when the priest said, "Does anybody object?" And Arsenal bust through the church doors and said, "I do," and she left with him.
Yeah,
like this is bad, Zir. Like this is bad.
Spursy, brother. You know what I mean? Spursy talks.
Yeah, straight Spursy, man. Like, I'm telling you, any big club here who has feelings that like,
oh yeah, bro, their food
getting taken away, just go take a literally, and you need to take a player, go take a player.
This is why,
man. It's perfect.
This is why though that they as a football club should just act quick when they're in for a player. Like, they should just put the money down because
Facts.
if it get,
And we were already, we were linked to Eze
They
before
opened the
like
door.
it even got strong with them being linked. With
RSM. What they shouldn't have done is left the door open because then you couldn't object. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah, I don't know why. Like they took too long, bro. They dilly-dallied and they got absolutely done up, man.
They could have had this deal done on Monday, Sunday, Sunday. They took too long. And now, if they should have had this deal already done, maybe Eze would regret going there because he'd be like, I could have gone Arsenal.
He should have been there on the first day of the season. They were linked with him for that long. He should have been playing for there if they were serious. But the craziest part, the most shocking part for me about this deal is how fast we got it done, because we were linked with him for like so long, just like for a little bit, nothing like seriously concrete or nothing like moving, like progressing with the deal. And now all of a sudden get linked with him. The links pop back up today. Couple hours later, we're getting to here we go. So listen, I'm glad. They said that like he's gonna play for Palace on Thursday, and that should be like his final game for the club because I think they got like League Cup or something like that. But after that, it looks like he's set to sign, bro. The prodigal son's coming home, man.
I don't know why Arsenal are allowing him to play in that game, bro. I'd be like, fuck no. There's no chance he's playing in that shit. Are you mad? That's what I would do. I'd be like, yo, bro, because now could you imagine? Could you imagine? And God forbid, but like if Eze gets an injury in that game, like what do you mean the here we go is gone through and he's playing one more game for Palace? Get the fuck out of here.
Say Eze gets injured, you guys thought the Spurs crash out from their fan base was bad today. Just watch what happens when you see them.
That ain't true. If Arsenal do that, they're the biggest idiots on known to man, and that is a Arsenal thing to do actually. If they let him play,
Fabrizio has already confirmed that he's playing on Thursday.
Yeah, he is.
They have a game Thursday.
Yeah, they said that's gonna be his last game for Palace.
That was gonna be the case
tomorrow,
that was gonna be the case for Spurs as well, though.
Okay,
like no matter what.
Do you think
he was playing that game?
Spurs didn't get a here we go though. They've got a here we go.
Yeah, but
to be fair,
his medical's not taking place until Friday.
Yeah, but you know what it is? He hasn't signed on the dotted line yet, so like that's why. Otherwise, they would have been able to say it now. But because he hasn't signed,
he himself should go. I don't want to play because in case I get injured.
Nah, I'm sure he doesn't want to leave Crystal Palace with a bad blood, bro. Like he'll play maybe a half and then get subbed out.
Get ready, put in a good.
But he'll want to play because he wants to say his goodbyes and blah 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 blah.
That's what I'm saying. He'll want to play. I'm telling you, bro. Like
ever player probably.
Bro, he might get one half and that's it, man. Like I don't think it's gonna be that crazy, man.
Hey,
he's definitely not going to be lunging into challenges, bro. Like, I'll say that much.
Maybe Isak needs to take notes on how you end up leaving a club while wanting to, end up going and then still getting the move. Like maybe he should be asking Eze how to operate himself.
To be fair, though, at least Eze's the club that's buying Eze actually paid up for him, whereas Liverpool offered about 50 million less than what the actual club asking price was. So,
you know what? Fair enough. But nah, like this is crazy though. Like, how do you think he's gonna fit into Arsenal's 11? Like, because he has to start, and I'm looking at left wing maybe.
That left wing spot.
They played a pivot against us though, and Odegaard. They were awful. Don't get me wrong. Like the midfield was awful, but I feel like Eze. I think he's probably better than Odegaard. Yeah, I do think he's better than Odegaard.
I mean, look,
that's what I was about to say, but I don't know. Like you lose a bit of Eze's game if you play him on the left. I think eventually he's gonna snatch Odegaard's chain, bro.
I mean, but the thing is, he is better than Odegaard. But as long as Odegaard's the captain, he's not getting dropped, bro.
That's what I'm saying.
That's the big thing, bro. It's like that he's captain.
No, like I hear what you're saying.
Because Odegaard was crap again against us. Like it's just mid performance. Do you get what I'm saying? So I do think if he continues to play like that, Arteta will eventually just say, I don't want you in my I don't want to play you. And you know what I'm saying? He'll do what he did with Ramsdale and Raya. Remember when Ramsdale started the season and then Ramsdale started making mistakes, he dropped him for Raya.
He wasn't even making mistakes. He just threw him out straight away.
He did. He made a mistake against us. I remember the game against us. He made a mistake.
I think what it'll be is Eze's gonna start off on the left. That's where I think he's gonna be getting a majority of his game time.
Bro, do you see that Martinelli performance?
Yeah. But Martinelli's gonna have to just hold bench, bro, because Martinelli is not as important as Odegaard is, right? And Eze can play on the left wing, but he's just not a left winger. But at the same time, he's technical enough that he does fit into what Arsenal like to do.
But you know what it is. But I'll tell you this. This is the same thing that I said about Madueke. You do not pay this much for a backup. I'm sorry, man.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean that's a good point.
That's why I think he's going to. He's
I disagree with
slowly.
that.
Because the thing with Madueke, same thing. They're like, oh, he's a backup to soccer.
We're about
He
to
started
pay
left
70
wing.
million for Xavi Simons. He's going to be a backup.
That's
No,
different. I'm talking about Arsenal. I'm talking about Arsenal. We are willing to pay that much for a backup. Arsenal, though, historically, no. When they pay that much, the person's going to be a starter, right? So I think they even said the same thing about Havertz. Like, oh, we're going to get another. Nope. Havertz was the signing of the summer. and when Arsenal paid that amount, that's who that person to be a
It
starter.
was no signing of the summer, bro. There's a man called Declan Rice that came through the club. Relax. About
All right, man.
summer.
In terms of attack.
More wages.
Yeah, but regardless, for me, I do think that the plan is probably going to be Madueke on the left and then put Eze through the middle. That's what it should be. And that's going to work better for Arsenal.
Yeah,
man.
but then
going
who
to
do you drop? Like realistically,
Odegaard. You drop Odegaard.
But that's not gonna happen though.
Bro,
And if it happens, though, it's going to happen, bro.
I mean, okay,
No, hold on. Not right now. Not right now. Not right now. Not right now, but it will happen.
Arteta is not gonna drop him.
Yeah, I'm
Stop,
telling
bro.
you,
It's going to happen, man.
It's not
I'm telling you it's going to happen. No, I'm not saying it's going to happen the next game, bro.
Like dire form. That's the only.
Yeah,
thing
it
it's
would
gonna
take
for
a course.
Odegaard.
It would take an
That's it.
injury for this guy to do it. It would take an injury.
I don't think it's going to be.
has legit joined Arsenal to hold bench because I'm telling you, I would put money that a majority of Eze's starts and a majority of his minutes will come from him being on that left side. The only way that I could see like Odegaard getting dropped is if, let's say, they stripped him of his captaincy and gave it to Declan Rice this summer. Then I'd be sitting here saying, shit, well, maybe that's something in it. But, bro, he's not going to drop Odegaard.
No, he's not.
He's not. Like, they would, it's like,
Odegaard continues to play like arse.
But does Arteta think he's playing like ass?
Well,
He fucking should be, bro. He's the captain of the team. You can't be putting out them performances.
Eze, from all the reports of the summer, Eze's been bought as a midfielder. So, I mean, I think he.
Okay, so then what if they change the formation?
I think they've already changed it. They're playing a pivot now rather than a
low
DM.
six.
Yeah, but the pivot is going to be Rice and Zubimendi.
Odegaard played like arse again. He's got all the gear, no idea. Yeah, he's got very good tech, but he's always taken an extra 3-4 touches, and he should just shoot or pass. He's always trying to be fair,
I don't think he was like terrible on Sunday.
Yeah,
I don't think
he was just.
I don't think he was terrible. I just felt like his final pass was off. Like
I think it's just 5 out of 10. But that's what I would say.
I would probably give it like that. But I wouldn't say he was like straight like ghosting like what Odegaard usually does.
Yeah, but I've seen work from Odegaard last season. That was mid. It was just mid. It wasn't like awful.
Yeah.
So, do you think when's your next game? Well, he's not going to play this weekend.
They're
Saturday.
playing
He's not.
Yeah, he's not going to play this weekend.
But
okay, so
He's gonna be. He'll
He'll
make his debut at Anfield if he's gonna play. If he's
Yeah, the
signs.
Anfield. Oh shit. Yeah. See, the thing is, I don't see him starting like that game. But the thing is, right? Because I know that we want to talk about the 11, but when I'm looking at the options, yes, Odegaard's not that good. He hasn't been playing at a high level, but I'd still rather have him on the pitch than have Martinelli or Madueke on the pitch. So it's like I might as well just put Eze on the left because more times than not, Arsenal are going against low blocks. Having a Eze just on that left side, it's going to help you break it down. And he's a creative player, somebody that can help feed Gyökeres as well. I feel like
Saka too.
Yeah, so I feel like the 4-2-3-1, you might as well just have Eze on the left.
Well, I agree with you because like that game against Man United, that's not going to be how most of our games are going to be this season. Teams are not going to have the ball against us and like try to attack us. Like majority of teams in this league know better than to do that. So I completely agree with you, bro. When I say Eze needs to be on the left side, even still, like every time I've watched Palace and I see Eze on the ball, he's naturally always going more towards that left side. It's not really like more of a central operator. I see that more like with Odegaard. So if you can get, that's why I always said I put Eze on the left. So when you have him. And then you get Odegaard back to his form. You got him, Saka, you got Eze, you got loads of creativity in the team if they're all on form. So it's all good.
Realistically, this comment right here by Santiago, guys. He says probably going to use a 4-3-3 with Eze, Odegaard, and Declan. Right? I feel like that midfield is too. Weak.
That's not.
No.
I don't see that happening. Even with Zubimendi.
Yeah, that's true. That's true because you can't now drop Zubimendi. Yeah, because you just bought him for like $6 million.
But that's what I told you, bro. The odd man out is Odegaard, bro. I'm telling you, the odd man out is Odegaard. You don't want to hear it though.
He's gonna start, but realistically, he should be. You know what? Realistically, Arsenal should be doing. Arteta realistically should be playing Eze and Wari and Saka. That's what he realistically should be doing.
Nah, that won't work, bro.
It would.
Yeah, I don't agree.
No,
I
it
don't think
wouldn't
that's
work.
gonna work.
It could work. I think it could, to be honest.
It's
I
the
think
same
it
with
would.
Odegaard and Eze. It wouldn't work.
Where are you putting Winieri?
Eze needs to play as a 10.
The
You
10.
can't play him as a left 8. He doesn't work as a left 8. He's a 10. His best football at Palace has been as a left 10 in the Glasner system. That's where he's got his best numbers, his best goal return, his best assist return, his best performances will come in the left 10 when he's been able to,
Yeah, but by the way, can I
rift
tell you
inside, but
something?
he's not too far out because he's not got rapid pace in it. You know what I'm saying? He's quick, but he's not got rapid pace. Yeah.
Yeah, but
And he's got a bit of space, do you know what I'm saying? And he's got a good way to pass. Put him in the 10. Rice and Zubimendi behind him, although they stunk out the gaff the other day. Usually that's not going to be their performances. And I feel like Zubimendi and him and Rice will be a quality midfield. And then, if you want to play him on the left on the odd game, you can. But I personally think Trossard's going to play on the left, bro. Trossard just got a new deal for some reason.
Trossard playing on the left wouldn't be a bad idea. If you were to put Eze in the 10, then Trossard on the left's not bad. But the thing is, the way I see it, is I feel like Arsenal, they're too predictable, And I feel like the only way that they would start looking unpredictable is if they play players that actually have technique, you know what I mean? And I feel like, obviously, you have Saka on the right. Now you have Eze on the left. You have Ndombele in the middle. You can do this thing which they free roam and all that stuff. Especially, let's say, if Saka acts like an inside forward at times, you can have Ndombele play on the right as well. Like, Ndombele can just be that guy that free roams. I don't see what the problem with that is at all. If anything, I think that benefits Arsenal's attack even more so.
I just don't.
Fair enough.
I just don't think Arteta is gonna give
He will not do it, but he should do it. That's my point.
Okay.
So, what does this signing now bring Arsenal's window up to? Like, what are you guys saying? Like, maybe a
7 out of 10.
Yeah.
I'm a
7, 8. Depends on. It would have been better maybe with some outgoings, but it's still good though.
Okay, so
If
now
they had Rodrigo,
if they got
Rodrigo and an Eze, 9 out of 10, 10 out of 10. 9 out of 10.
Wait, say it again.
If they got a Rodrigo as well as the Eze, it'd be a 9 or 10 out of 10.
That's actually a fair rating. It's actually a fair rating.
I rated it a 5 before Eze joined.
Before Eze joined? Okay.
Yeah.
Damn, you know what's crazy, bro? Because Tottenham are cooked now. Like they have to go in for Savio. Like they have to get Savio now.
They're cooked.
No, they aren't.
No, they're not. See, City said they're not leaving, bro.
And Pep already said he wants to keep him.
They're cooked.
Yeah, City said they don't want a repeat of the Palmer situation. They're not letting him go.
Yeah, he's a baller as well. So
Damn, Spurs ending up with no Eze or Savinho, man. Only Tottenham.
Yeah, that's nasty work, bro.
That's what I'm telling you, bro.
Have a decent season, though. By the way, they're going to be decent this season. But yeah, they're playing right now.
They're going to be way better, but
Pape Sarr in the 10's crazy, but yeah, I'm saying.
Hey, to be fair, I think Kudus is going to be one of the signings of the.
Yeah, he's a good
baller.
He's mad overrated though by Tottenham fans already. They talk like he's Leo Messi.
Yeah, they definitely overgassed that Super Cup.
Is that their only signing? Like actual proper signing?
Like major signing
alone?
Yeah.
No, so they took Palini off us for a loan deal.
Oh, yeah, but that's a loan deal.
Yeah,
I'm saying their actual sign, like signing the player.
Oh no, yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, Palini going back at
they were
the
gonna get Gibbs White too. Like that was supposed to be done.
Oh my days!
Their only business.
It actually just gets worse. I'm totally forgotten.
If they got Gibbs White, they wouldn't have got Eze.
They got
Eze was an alternative to Gibbs White, and they wanted Xavi Simmons as well.
Yeah, they did. Yeah. They did.
I mean, look, big up Edwin.
Never me to get a little bro.
Like, what are you saying, bro? Before we move on, you guys hijacking this deal.
Edwin, talk to me about the prodigal. Talk to me about the prodigal son, bro.
So I heard what RSM said on stream. I was listening. He's not dropping Odegaard for Eze. That's not gonna happen. He's gonna play on the left for sure. But listen, man, what I gotta say? What I gotta say for him? I mean, like, we just do what we gotta do sometimes. Shameless plug. But nah, I think Eze, listen, like I always been saying, I know you asked me before, well, like, is he a boost to the squad? He definitely is for sure. He's a baller. He's not a left winger. That's the problem. He's not a left winger. He's not an out and out touchline left winger, which is my problem. But he is better than Martinelli. He's better than Trossard. He's better than Madueke. He's better than anybody on that left-hand side, even though he's not a natural left winger. So my whole thing is, you get the ballers in and you figure out how to make it work. Because right now, if that was your guy, Arteta, if that's who you said you wanted since we got Gyökeres, then you go get him and you figure out how to make him work. That's what there was no links to Lookman. There There was no links to Leao. There was no concrete links to Rodrigo. So if that's your guy, you go get him and you make sure you find a way to make it work. That's my opinion, right? And so I think the move right there was a bit too long. I'm only upset because why did it take a Havertz injury to get him? We should have got him at this point. But, sometimes you have to sacrifice for the greater good to get some of the players that you want. And in my opinion, Eze's a baller. He's going to upgrade the squad. He's going to unlock that defense. Those low blocks that we face week in and week out, now that we have him and Gyökeres, could do us a big justice. Again, 14 draws last year. A big reason as to why we did not win the league. So Eze, for me, he's going to push Odegaard. I don't think he's going to drop him, but I do think that if Odegaard continues to make, these terrible / average performances compared to what we've seen for the past 2-3 years when he was at the top level, then yeah, it could be Eze's, or it could be Ethan Nwaneri's. You never know for that creative midfielder spot. But for right now, though, Eze, yeah, he's going to be on that left wing spot. And by the way, some news that I just found out that there are some links for Martinelli going to Saudi. So I'm just saying the window is not done yet, because if we find a way to ship off Martinelli, of course, it's not like concrete rumors.
It's gonna be harder now, by the way, because
you weren't
yeah, but I heard a club, not concrete rumors, but I heard a club was willing to offer 80 million for Martinelli, which is not.
Yeah, that was a Nasser, and but the problem is we sold Coman to them for way less.
Also, you're saying that had a domino effect as to why we're not going to be able to sell him.
Yeah, but I think that Martinelli link came from like Indy Kayla or whatever fuck that guy's name, bro. For Martinelli,
he's still living off that Ornstein shout out, bro.
Bro, I'm telling you, bro got one co-signer, forgot how to act, man. I don't rate that bum.
Yeah, nah. All right, wait. So look, final question before we move on.
Yeah,
is this enough to get Arsenal over the line?
No.
Nope.
Because they've still got Mikel Arteta.
Yes.
What they call him, the Paella Pudis, as their manager. Stoke City FC. You should have saw him the other day. Well, I'm sure we all watched the game. Do you get what I mean? Set piece FC, bro.
Hey, bro.
Yeah, that was
if I get 3 points.
That was buying their MVP, bro. I ain't gonna hold you, man.
Literally.
That was definitely a foul though on buying there. I'm be real. Like,
but the thing is, like, but you know what the things? No, hold on, stop. It's one of those things where, like, hold up. Yes, it should have been. Yes, it was a foul. But at the same time, Ben Deer has done this before, bro. You think I forgot about that, bro? You think I was
a foul? I don't think it was a foul.
That was not a foul.
We should have had a penalty. We definitely should have. That was the most.
100%. You guys definitely should have.
Yeah, for sure. That was not a foul. That, but that was not a foul on Bayern there, though.
Of course,
I agree. That's
I think it was a foul. I think it was a foul. I think it was a foul, bro.
It's not a foul, bro. They did the same thing to Ray on the other side, and he's over here coming out.
But it's like American football,
Bayern is over here doing flapping hands, bro.
Exactly.
It's not a foul. It's like American football. You can't touch the kicker. It's the same thing. Like, you cannot. Yes, physically move the goal.
You can though,
in the box
because everyone does it. So you
can, bro. It happens all the time.
And for me, yeah, he should have just left it anyways. If he just left it, I reckon De Ligt would have headed it out, because it was going on De Ligt's head, and then he just left it. He pounded it, so then it goes over De Ligt, and then it's on Calafiori. It was going in as an own goal anyways. Calafiori just stuck his head out. Do you know what I'm saying?
Mean, that's neither here or there, honestly. But like,
and if we're saying that's a foul, bro, we're gonna start blowing fouls on corners literally every game.
Yeah, exactly. Right. It's just
it is enough, though. In regards to your question, it is enough for us to get over the line.
Okay. All right. Look, fair enough. Chat. Let us know what you guys are saying about this Eze hijack.
We should.
No, are you winning the league, Edwin?
We should win the league with this move. Yeah.
No, are you winning the league?
Yeah.
All right. Cool.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, look, fair enough.
Remember he said this,
you fell for the bait, bro.
Listen, this is my prediction. Now I could be wrong, but yeah, from
Edwin, I hope you're right, bro.
Winning the league for sure. Because also,
do you rate Arteta, Edwin? Then
I don't, but I think he has no excuse. This is the best team he's had.
But this isn't the best team in the league. So how can you not rate Arteta and then?
Well, I mean, but to be fair, but we didn't think that Liverpool.
But touch on, they've had 5 years. The guy knows.
Yeah, but Liverpool had Prem winners in their team, man. It's not the same thing.
They had, bro. The reason why we didn't expect Liverpool, the reason why they won the league last season, because Mo Salah had a fucking Ballon d'Or-esque year. Yeah,
is he gonna have that again?
Who in the Arsenal team is doing that?
Yeah,
nobody.
That again,
no one. No one's on that level.
No, by the way, they don't even want to talk. By the way, Arsenal fans,
you should expect them to do it, bro.
Hold on. Arsenal fans, they haven't talked about it yet. But listen, man, Saka ain't looking the same since he came back from injury. They don't want to talk about it though.
Luke Shaw can barely move, mate, and had him in his pocket.
Saka has been taking some time to get back up to speed for sure. But like that's not a worry for me. That's to like.
It is a worry because I think he's your best player, and if you win the league, then you need him to be putting up performances like Salah was last season.
I wouldn't say it's a worry.
Not like Salah.
Bro, they're gonna win the league. They need to change their tactics to actually help Gyökeres score goals.
Can I just say, Saka has been playing like this for a minute. It's just the goals and assists have dried up now, so people are calling out. He's been playing
No. He looks worse than when he was pre-injury.
He's been playing bad for a minute.
No. It's different playing bad. He's not moving the same touchline, bro. I'm telling you right now, he's not moving the same, bro.
Yeah,
he looks like he's lost a step,
bro.
Luke
Shaw can't move and Luke Shaw pockets you. There's something wrong.
That's what I'm telling you. He's lost a step, bro. Like his game, you could say it stayed the same. That's fine, right? But when I look at him in terms of physicality, bro, he's gone down a step, man.
He still needs some time.
I wouldn't say. I still feel like it's too early. Like it's first game of the season. Like if I start seeing this like against the lesser teams, then I'll be like, all right, cool. Then it looks like some may actually be wrong.
I wouldn't even see lesser team. I would say like you could have reason to be concerned maybe 10 games after the fact. But like until that time frame goes, I still think that we're gonna still get to work out the kinks and players are still working back. Like I wouldn't be worried about Saka right now as it stands now.
Okay. Look, fair enough. Guys, let us know what you're saying about this Eze news. But look, let's move forward, though, because the other thing that was super crazy is this saga between Isak and Newcastle, bro. And it really doesn't look like they're trying to let him go. And he's trying to force this move. And I don't think Newcastle give a fuck, bro. Like, they're like, yo, you're our player. It's not happening this summer. Deal with it. Somebody explain to me what the hell is going on.
Well, the thing is,
whatever is going on, I think
Liverpool aren't paying the asking price. So it's not as if,
I also feel like Newcastle looking for a replacement before they even like properly accepting a fee.
No, but even what they want to do, right?
They were never looking for a replacement.
They want
to keep Isak.
They want to keep Isak and look for
of course. But what Liverpool and Isak are trying to do, is like. I think Liverpool have told Isak to kick up a fuss. They're trying to bully Newcastle into accepting a lower fee than what they actually want. And Isak's kicking up a fuss. But the reality is, bro, they offered 40 million less than what? 40 million is a lot of money, Yeah? He only cost 60. He cost 60 million. That's nearly the entire price of him, what they cost him. Do you get what I'm saying? 40 million is a lot of money. Yeah? So, bro, why are Newcastle? Because that set such a bad precedent. Or if you kick up a fuss, we'll just let you go for cheap. And then imagine in a year's time, Tonali wants to leave. Oh, we're going to start kicking up a fuss, and then they've got to accept a lower fee. They can't do that. They should stand on business, shall I say, and say, look, Isak's been an absolute prick, by the way. I wouldn't even let him leave, personally. I'd say, look, you're our player. You're staying until next summer, no matter what. World Cup year, you're staying, bro, because you've kicked an absolute fuss. And, pretty much disrespected the club and fans. Do you get what I'm saying? He's took it way too far, in my opinion. But yeah, Liverpool, if they want him so bad and Isak wants to go, well, Isak should tell him pay the money then. Pay 150 million. Or pay 130 plus 20 add-ons.
I don't think it's the money, though.
I don't think that's smart, though, in my opinion, Touching. I'll tell you why, because the problem is Newcastle, they're going to lose money the next time they even get rid of him. I'm telling you right now. He's going to go for less money. He will, bro. So you think they'll be able to sell for higher money if the guy does
not 40 million less?
Other clubs will be negotiating with Newcastle. They'll be like, yeah, we're not paying that money. Look how
but one, I don't believe that if this window shuts and if he's still at Newcastle, I don't believe he doesn't play for a whole year. There's no chance that he exits out for a whole year.
It's a World Cup. It's a World Cup year as well.
But I don't think the World Cup matters. He plays for fucking Sweden. Like they're picking him regardless. Like if he's fit.
Well, you say that they have got Brock Lesnar up top now. So
yeah, but what? So you can only bring one good striker to the World Cup?
No, I'm sure.
All right, yeah. So but it's not like he plays for France or fucking Portugal or Brazil.
He plays for Sweden.
It's like he's getting picked for Sweden. Like so, the World Cup year shit don't matter, right? His nation's not big enough to enter a World Cup without him. But regardless of that point, right? I think next summer, right? And Zaire, this is to kind of counter your point. Next summer, there is going to be a bigger market for him. right? Like right now, it's only Liverpool, right? But I think next summer, I wouldn't be surprised if you see Bayern get linked, right? Harry Kane's not getting any younger.
We get rid of Kane only, yeah.
No, I know, but Kane's not getting younger. Maybe you go in for a striker, right?
I wouldn't be shocked if we got rid of him
for
65 million release clause. I wouldn't be shocked.
But what I'm saying is, right, like look at like PSG, for example. They need a striker. They might say, yo, Dembele running the 9. Why do that? Let's go get an Isak, right? Barca, they're going to be in their new stadium, right? They might want a marquee signing. Lewandowski's old as shit. Like, they might be informed. So, like,
here's the thing. These clubs you
Isak will have more options next summer, and there might be a bidding war anyways.
Yeah, but Will, you see how you mentioned them clubs. Them clubs, they're going to be looking at the fact that Isak, whether he plays or he doesn't, let's say he plays, he's not going to be playing at the same level as he did last year because he's mentally not in it for Newcastle. So then that's going to lower the value in these other clubs' minds. I'm talking like the Barca's, PSG's, whatever. Nobody's going to be paying the same amount.
I'm going to be real. You cannot sell him to Liverpool, bro. Because if Liverpool really wanted Isak, they would have let Newcastle sign Ekitike. There's no way in fuck you take one of my main transfer targets, and then the week you sign Ekitike over me, now my star player wants to go join you. If that was the case, and this is why I said it.
Yeah, but Will, apparently Isak wanted to leave from 2 months ago.
Yeah, but the club said that they never promised him that.
I think Liverpool Ekitike was an impulse buy because they didn't plan on getting 2 strikers this summer. But obviously, what happened with Jota?
Yeah, Liverpool just wanted to show that they are bigger balls.
They end up saying we'll get 2 strikers.
If you would have publicly came out and said you wanted a transfer back in fucking June, he'd be a Liverpool player right now. Like he literally waited for every team to sign strikers.
No, but apparently he was promised that.
Newcastle had the fucking
but he was promised he was able to leave the club ahead of time. But like, and here's the thing: based on that issue,
apparently, hold on. I read apparently that was like the old person, like the lady who used to be at Newcastle. She was the one who made that promise with him, and she's not there anymore.
Oh, Amanda Staveley.
But she promised him a new contract, but he didn't get the new contract. But he was promised. No, he wasn't promised a new move. Actually, he was promised
a better contract.
He was promised a better contract.
And he was supposed to get 300,000.
"Cool, I'm going to leave. I'm going to leave this summer." He apparently let the club know he wants to leave this summer. He wasn't promised a move. That isn't true. He wasn't promised a move. Promised a new contract, but he said he wants to leave this summer. And he gave them enough. They wanted to get Liam Delap, but he went Chelsea. He would have gone Man United or Chelsea. He wouldn't have gone there. They tried to get him Boyhood. Tried to get all these other players. They've been looking for a striker.
Okay, hold on, wait. But touchline. If they view Isak as one of the best strikers in the world, surely just give him the fucking 300K then. How are you asking for 150
million?
No, they
can't. Have you? Can I show you this graphic of it's actually really interesting, and it makes me die because there's Aston Villa fans, yeah. They're crying about PSR. They spend 96% of their revenue. Yeah, hold on, it's just loading. Let me just get up.
Yeah, their whole revenue's on wages.
Yeah, the revenue wage. Yeah, exactly, but the revenue stuff is crazy, bro.
Yeah. Like, because for me, it's like, bro, like, just pay him then, right? Like, just fucking pay him.
So I think Newcastle's is 70%. And if Isak nearly triples his wages, look, 300k weeks, 15 mil, look, 70%. I think even Liverpool's is a bit too high. Do you get what I'm saying? I feel like Arsenal, Man United, Man City, West Ham, Chelsea.
Well, ours is definitely too high.
No, ours is high based off like literally 2 players, bro. It's just 2 players.
Oh, I thought it was because how many players?
No, bro. It's literally Chilwell. Bro, Sterling's on like damn near 300. Chilwell's also on like 250, 275. Once they're gone, our wage bill is
270.
Jesus. Bro, Chilwell's on a disgusting amount, bro.
Yeah, no.
Yes, he's on a disgusting amount. I'll tell you. This is why we have been unable to get rid of Chilwell or Sterling, bro. They're chilling on big wages. I don't know what we're gonna do with those 2. But as soon as they leave, our highest earner is Reece James on 250, and then it's a steep drop off with everybody else. Steep, bro.
You see a Villa, bro. How do you even complain about PSR, bro? When you do that, how do you even complain? You got 96% of your revenue is spent on wages, and they have the cheek to complain about PSR. Do you know what I'm saying? It's absolutely mental. But listen, Newcastle's is 70%. Yeah. They've just bought Jacob Ramsey. They've got Ramsdale in, and they got who's the other one? The centre back. If they triple Isak's wages and they get Visa, bro, that goes up to about 75%. They can't afford it. They genuinely can't afford it.
That's true.
Yeah, I mean,
yeah.
it probably goes up to about 75,
I generally do think
77%. Because
they
they haven't
more
sold
players
anyone
sales.
this summer.
Yeah,
They've
they
only
have to
lost
make more players
Wilson and Longstaff. Oh, they sold Longstaff, actually. They didn't sell it, but they lost Wilson, didn't they? That's the only players they've got rid of this summer.
That's after they're trying to get a backup striker too, which they can't do that and also re-sign Isak for that amount. So like, yeah,
exactly. Man United's one's a good number, especially when next summer you see Sancho, Casemiro, Bruno will all leave. That will go down to about 40%. Then we'll replace them and get back up to about 45, 50. But yeah, I feel like Arsenal with Man United, Man City, West Ham's perfect numbers for this graphic.
I'm not gonna lie, Newcastle
better
needs
numbers
to
so we can sell properly.
scout, man. Just scout and keep players, but that's one of the only hopes they have.
I mean,
I'm telling you, they're gonna have to sell Isak, man.
But the thing is, though, Zaire, like, so Newcastle, people are saying that they don't have ambition. Bro, they've been fucking trying. Like, bro, they've really been trying.
They have ambition, but lately they've been shuffling the board. That's the problem.
Now, it's true, because thing is, they could have got Sesko, right? But they waited. Like, I forget when Manchester United were taking fucking like a month to negotiate for Mbeumo. Why didn't they go for Sesko then?
Because they wanted Ekitike.
Again, that was my point. And this is why I'm thinking.
And they wanted Mbeumo as well.
I don't know. They're gonna have to suck it up for this season. I'll be real.
Yeah. To be fair, though, I still think Sesko would have waited a bit. Because also Arsenal were also in for Sesko during that period as well. But Sesko would have waited a little bit, I reckon, just to see if a big club was going to go in for him. Then he would have gone Newcastle.
Even with you could even say the same thing like with the Wissa thing, because like if they had moved on Wissa before United bought Mbeumo, like because obviously Brentford don't want to sell both of their like top scorers from last year, so then they just would have wanted to. They would have sold him first.
I disagree though. I think Brentford are going to sell both. I don't. When Brentford said they wouldn't sell both, I think that's a lie. Like they're going to sell both. If someone pays up for Visa, they'll sell them.
I still don't think that Newcastle sell this guy.
No, he's not. He's not going. Listen,
no. Craig Hope said this off. Craig Hope said that Newcastle after that statement Isak released, they're not selling him now. They don't care
at all. Like he's staying there.
Obviously, they pay 150 million, but Liverpool aren't going to pay that.
He's staying, and I don't know why people think
they're actually just straight pricing this guy out, bro. It's crazy.
Bro, they've got him in prison right now.
Like, what were you saying?
The players don't always hold the cards in this case. Like, there's no law that says that because an informal agreement was broken between the player and the club, now he has to go because like he's unhappy. Like, bro.
Yeah. By the way, why do they do gentleman's agreement? That's so dumb.
Yo, like it doesn't mean anything. He signed a contract until 2028. He's gonna stay there unless the club wants to sell him or not. Like it's simple. It really is. And Newcastle have said multiple times they're not gonna sell him this summer. Like he's not going nowhere. So I don't even know why Liverpool fans are thinking that they could.
Unless they get two strikers. So
be for real, bro.
Yeah, nah, that's just actually crazy, bro. I wonder because I think that even with all that's going on, I feel like the Newcastle fans are going to still welcome him back with open arms. He bags one goal, and they're all, oh my God.
If he starts scoring goals again, they definitely will.
He's a legend.
We know how fickle fans can be.
They can't not go, come back to us. Do you get what I'm saying? They can't not do it.
Wait, say again, Tete?
They're the desperate X. They can't not say it. Do you know what I'm saying? They're not going to boo him, bro. He just got a goal in a final for him. Won them their first trophy in
I think he definitely does get booed that first game back for Newcastle. But then I think like after he bags like a brace or some shit, then they'll all be good. Like they'll be good.
No, to be honest with you, I feel like him himself doesn't want to go back. I feel like he's scared to go back.
Yeah,
I mean, I would be scared.
Bro, he won't even go to like the Newcastle City Center.
The best thing to do would be first game to play him as an away game. That's the best thing. Play him as an away game. Do you get what I'm saying? So he doesn't get the full St. James crowd, and then. If he scores, I don't think he will because he's not match fit, but then he'll be calm. But I've got to go.
Yeah. Now, big up touchline, man.
Big up panel.
Big up, bro.
Do you know like what I found like funny, bro? Is I'm seeing all these these Liverpool fans talk about free Isak and all these different things. Look at how they're championing Isak, but look at how they treated Trent. Trent didn't force the move. Trent's contract ran out legally. Like he did his part. They call him a rat. They call him a snake.
Shame. Yeah, but you know what it was?
But they're there twerking for Isak to force this move, to not show up to training, to talk in public to try and lower his value.
Yeah. Isak does it, and they're like, bro, it's the photo with Lizzo and what's his name, bro?
Oh yeah, and Rick Ross.
And Rick Ross, exactly.
I understand the hypocrisy bit, but like the thing is, when they were calling out Trent, it was because of the way he joined Madrid, bro. It was like,
oh yeah, and look at the way that Isak's joining them. If it happens.
Yeah. Hey, listen, man. All I'm gonna say, bro, is you man do this shit. I've been telling you for time. You man do this shit, man.
No. See, I didn't bring this up to start talking about us.
No, but I'm just saying. That's why they called out Trent. You know?
I was just pointing out the hypocrisy. Okay,
Trent, I agree. The hypocrisy, you can call that out. No problem. I'm just telling you.
Yeah. I look.
No, but the hypocrisy is definitely there, bro. Like, they're
for sure.
It's the exact same thing. Actually, to be honest, I would actually probably say this is like even worse because he's like doing like
Trent didn't do anything.
That's Liverpool though.
Trent just made it vocal he wanted to go. This guy's
but he didn't even make it vocal.
He didn't make it vocal. Away from the
he didn't make it vocal.
It's ridiculous, bro.
Bro, like this guy Trent just said, "Yo, my contract is running out. I'm going on to new pastures," and they just cooked them. And now, oh my God, he's I guess forced to move.
And then all of a sudden, it became Trader Trent.
Yeah, bro. Free Isak. Yeah, whatever, bro.
Now it's free Isak.
My man said free
Isak.
I'm
telling you, don't be surprised. Look,
free
we
Isak.
all know how them Newcastle owners get down. Don't be surprised if a video comes out early September of Alexander Isak in the desert on his knees
in the desert
saying thank you to the Newcastle owners for backing him.
Bro, no. Bro,
that's gonna look like a live leak beheading video.
Will. It's gonna look exactly. Well, it's gonna look exactly like thank you, Mr. Marinakis. You're so great to me, Mr. Marinakis.
Yo, bro, you think them Saudi owners spent all that money to let Isak fuck up what they got going on? They'll have this.
By the way, I will not be shocked if PIF sells that club if that club does nothing. I'm not gonna lie.
I mean, look, fair enough, bro. Fair enough. But yo, guys, let us know what you're saying about this Eze situation. And before we wrap, we do have to talk about Garnacho, right? RSM's favorite person to speak on. And I'm glad that we got Zara up here because it's like I said when I started off the show, right? This guy Garnacho has got to get checked for CTE. How the hell is my man rejecting Bayern? Now, no disrespect to Chelsea, right? You guys know I'm an owner of Chelsea stock, even though I almost sold.
Oh, no.
But Chelsea are not more attractive than Bayern. I'm sorry. What the hell could Chelsea be promising? Chelsea must be telling Garnacho he's guaranteed a lot of minutes. Why else would you just knock down a move? Bro, Bayern have an easier path for him starting on the left.
I mean, not anymore.
Well, I literally said it, bro.
Oh, well, shit, bro, Diaz. Shit, you're right. Diaz.
Yeah, he doesn't.
Oh shit, you're right. But still, are Chelsea more attractive than? I don't think Chelsea are more attractive than Bayern.
They're not. No, they're realistically no. But like the problem is that Chelsea know how to do business nowadays compared to Bayern. That's the problem.
I mean, like RSM, bro. Talk to me about your future winger that has the mentality of Ronaldo, but the ability of Corey. Like, what is this, man?
Hey, yo.
That's the ability of Corey. That's not.
Respect Corey, man, bro. Respect Corey. Respect Corey, bro.
Big up Corey. Big up Berta. Yeah.
Respect Corey, bro. Corey did not deserve.
Listen, the disrespect.
Bro, respect Corey, man. Don't ever compare Corey to Garnacho, man. That's disrespectful to Corey, bro.
I know we're talking about ball, but we
usually Corey, he does this to me, bro.
Corey's my baller, man. My goal.
I was waiting for him to say my name. Thank goodness it wasn't me this week, Corey.
I'm shocked he didn't say my name.
Corey.
Edwin. Is it a color thing?
Corey, all jokes aside.
You don't have future here. You don't have future. You can never make it. You are here breathing heavy like a dog. Think about your life. You are a failure. You can never make it. You cannot make it. You need to be cutting grass.
That's what Amarim told Garnacho, bro. That's exactly.
Well, that much is true. Nah.
Look, but guys, look, man, look. Like, talk to me about like this. I mean, it is happening. Like we on. It's just a matter of like when.
But the thing is, I don't know.
It's happening.
Here comes the cope. No.
Because you know what's crazy? No. No, listen, you could say that. Also, Edwin, I don't know why you laughing too hard. You bought Mad Wake, bro.
Don't do this,
Brother,
brother.
you.
By the way,
No. Arsene, you.
I heard Arsene that
How
there's
can
a
you
domino
just
effect.
be here?
Wait, Edwin, one second. I heard that there's a domino effect that after the Havertz injury, that Jackson maybe
No, it's too late now. We already got Eze.
They got Eze. They got Eze. They got Eze.
The
They got Eze.
sun's coming on.
They got Eze. They got Eze. They
Wait,
got Eze.
no,
but hold on.
Zero, you think it's so slick with this little shit, bro?
Yeah,
No.
But
But again, hold up. Fab, first of all, it's very obvious that Fab has been paid off by Garnacho's agent to release constant updates. That's number one. Number two, Fab went from this is 100% happening, right? So all of a sudden, every single reporter is like, there's a gap in valuations between what Chelsea are willing to pay and what United are willing to pay. Is that or is that not true? Every reporter said this. Fab was like Garnacho's happening 100%. All of a sudden, Fab is now saying there's a gap in the valuation. Why is he saying that?
Bob, I'm not gonna lie. I think this whole Nkunku saga that's going on is gonna affect this whole thing.
Of course it is. The thing is with the it actually doesn't, to be honest. It really doesn't. Because the reason why is because Nkunku affects Simmons, because Nkunku needs to leave because Nkunku was in our A squad for the Conference League. We need people from the Conference League A squad to leave in order for us to sign Xavi Simmons. Garnacho is, I think, under a certain age, but also homegrown. So he goes into like column B of what UEFA allows. So there's no problem in signing Garnacho. We could sign Garnacho right now. There's no issue with that. With the same way that there's Xavi. We need Xavi Simmons to leave. I mean, Xavi Simmons to come in. We need Nkunku to leave. Like, that's 100%. But Garnacho can come in at any moment.
Wages?
Who?
Nkunku.
Yeah, I think he's on like 185, 190 around there. So he's one of the highest earners in the squad.
Shit, okay, yeah. If we buy him
180
on a
grand for
permanent, we're
NPC,
paying him
bro.
another
Crazy.
bags. Fuck's sake.
That's crazy.
Yeah, but the thing is, you have to remember he came in technically to be like the star number 10, right? The project number 10. But then Palmer snatched his chain. Like there's not really much he could have done there.
But Arsene, like what I'm trying to figure out, right? Is like, what the fuck are you telling all these young players who are coming in? Like, how are you convincing them to? Because like, surely these players are also seeing all these other players coming in that are in their exact same positions. Like, how are you convincing them to still join?
Brother, listen,
what are we doing?
I said this every single time when the players fully convinced by the Chelsea project. I'm like, I need to see the PowerPoint, bro. I need to see the PowerPoint, dog.
Like, who's the one that's pitching the idea? Because, bro, like,
I don't know, man. Elite. We're elite, though. I ain't gonna lie, bro. We're elite at selling players, bro. We're also elite at selling you a dream, bro. I ain't gonna hold you.
Because, like, there's no, bro, I'm telling you, like, Garnacho has to be getting promised that, like, you're gonna be an important player.
But
like,
the thing is,
Maresca
there's
had
no.
To call him. Maybe told them that he.
But you know what it is? You could say that. But bro, he's getting zero. The thing is, you look at the way we operate. Nobody's getting any promises. Maybe bar like Caicedo, Enzo, Palmer, etc. Like the key players. Everybody else is like it's either sink or swim, bro. People didn't think Madueke. People were like Madueke wasn't necessarily super hated in the Chelsea fan base. But listen, if you're not good enough, it's survival of the fittest at Chelsea, bro. There's no shot Garnacho is coming in. By the way, once again, for me, the biggest thing is what are we willing to pay for Garnacho? Is it an amount that tells you we're willing to do whatever we need for him to be a starter? No.
No. But at the same time, though, like Arsene, like let's be real, bro. Right? There's no reason for Garnacho to be so fixated on Chelsea if there's not some kind of guarantees in there. Because
well, the thing is,
elite club,
bro. I wish Touchdown wouldn't have left, but Touchdown will let you know, like. Garnacho is literally delusional. Like he's high off his own supply. He legitimately believes not only is he one of the best wingers in the world, he thinks that he can be one of the best wingers in the world in the best league in the world. Not only that, his ego, he wants a club in London. That was even before he was linked to us. Nah, Garnacho was looking for a club in London. They've been saying that. So again, it's literally he feeds into his own delusion. That's why he's like, oh, why would I go? Why would I go? To the Bundesliga ass when I could be in the Premier League, you know what I'm saying? Like, and that's not me saying that. That's what Garnacho is saying. That's not me saying that. Right? That's what Garnacho's saying. No, that's just
he say like that.
He said exactly. That's like exactly what he said. That's exactly what he said. That's exactly what he said. Nah, but I do think we're probably gonna
trophies. So You guys,
brother, we won the competition you were in.
No. Fair enough. But I do think. No, see.
No,
okay, so
I do think we end up with Garnacho though, but I don't think it's going to be anywhere near the valuation that United have of him. Like we're not paying anywhere near 50, bro.
All right, fair enough. Zaire, from your perspective, right? Because initially, when I first saw that you guys came in for him and he rejected, I'm thinking, who the fuck does Garnacho think he is? Like fucking, bro, if Bayern calling a player like him, he should have been on the first flight to fucking.
I'll be honest. I should be asking who the fuck do my board think they are. That's what I should be asking. Why the fuck are we approaching him? That's exactly what I should be asking. Are you fucking mad? About who the fuck does Garnacho? Who the fuck does my board think they are, bro? Who the fuck does Herbal think he is? That's what I should be asking. So when I saw the rejecting happen, I'm like reading messages on WhatsApp about, oh well, I wish your club had more than my club, or nobody cares about. But I'm like, I'm happy. What the fuck? Are you mad? Thank God he rejected. I don't want that scrub in my club. I already have to deal with Gnabry. I had to deal with Leroy Sané. You think I need to deal with another version of him? Are you crazy?
No, like Zaire, hold up. The thing is, like, I think we all hear what you're saying, right? It's still embarrassing to get rejected by Garnacho, though. You get what I'm saying? Like, I could get that you could be happy, but getting told no is nasty work, bro. It's like you go. It's like you know what? I need to get my I need to get my confidence up. Let me go hit up the 2 at the club, and then you get told no.
Yeah, but RSM, again, I'm looking at the bigger picture. I would rather him say no to my club, and it's embarrassing in the moment, than I get embarrassed long term.
Nah, you know what? I actually hear it.
Fair, same.
Yeah, that's actually a pretty good way to look at it. Okay, so then, like, what are Bayern trying to do now? Because
bro, it looks like
you
we're
don't need a winger technically because you have Luis Diaz.
They're loan only. They're loan only right now. That's the report.
So here's the thing. So the problem is we're trying to get Nkunku, and not just us, even Leipzig. They're trying to get him on loan as well, but Chelsea want permanent. But the reason we want it on loan, if I'm not mistaken, Uli Hoeneß, he's a pain in the ass. But basically, apparently, he doesn't see any point in getting any player on a permanent if they're not going to be guaranteed like starter. I think that's the problem, because we all know that getting a guy like Nkunku, he's just going to be playing till Musiala comes back, and the guaranteed star is going to be Diaz, Musiala, Olise. That's the plan, So that's the problem. I think that's why they don't want to spend the money. But realistically speaking, Musiala should not be back till like February or March, Damn, and all we have is Gnabry, Leonard, Carl, and Wisdom Mike, and all them other youngsters. I'm not trying to rely on only youngsters. The only youngster I'm relying on is Leonard Carl. And even then, he's young, So, yeah, it's one of them ones really in which, I mean, in my opinion, listen, I'm not a fan of the Nkunku signing because I feel like he's a hospital bed waiting to happen, put it that way.
RSM's been harassing you for this Nkunku money for like.
Oh yeah. No, but he's a hospital.
Bro, because but the thing is, like, it's not happening anymore because they're broke, so they're doing loan only. We need to sell him.
Obligation. You see, you have fallen into the trap in thinking that we're broke. We are not actually broke. We act like we're broke.
Cheap, yeah.
We just cheapskates. That's what
they're like the dad from Everybody Hate Chris.
He's saying Julius, y'all.
Yeah. Julius. You ever watched that, Zaire?
Julius?
No, but I've heard of it.
Yeah. Bro, like it's a funny ass show. Like if you have access to it, you should definitely check it out.
Thing is, I don't watch shows, but like I've heard of these shows and that. And I was one of them, bro.
Nah, man.
Wait, so like, what about these links to Malik Fofana? I've never watched. Is that the kid from Leon?
From Leon.
Yeah. No, I would actually like to get Malik Fofana. Oh, you know what? Personally,
him too, actually.
I would personally like to go for Nusa from Leipzig because he's cheaper.
And Antonio Nusa, I thought that they wanted like a lot of money for him.
He's gonna be I'm pretty sure it would be like, I think it would be similar amount to the Nkunku one. But the thing is, because Fofana is gonna be like what 60 M's, I think. I think if you get Fofana, it would be 60.
Yeah, M's. I think something like that. Yeah.
They want that much?
He's a baller.
Yeah. He is a baller. Yeah, but come on, backup option 60 million. I don't know. So better off going for Nusa, in my opinion. Or listen, if we're going after Nkunku, to be honest, like realistically, or Garnacho, I mean, realistically, may as well just go with the youngsters and just swallow it, man. Pause. You know, it's all pride. I'll be honest. Like, I've had enough. I've really had enough of this summer.
Nah, you know what? Fair enough, bro. Real quick, what's happening with that? The striker, the one that's like 6'7".
Voltam. Oh no, that's done. Bro.
That's done.
So no, not done deal. Like done. Like the whole saga is. Yeah, it's not happening, bro. So basically, there was a call that happened last week, and they actually were about to. They offered 60 million euros.
Yeah.
And Voltemade and his agent wanted to actually add a sell-on clause as well, and they wanted to sacrifice their funds to help finance the whole deal. But guess what?
I gotta head out,
they
man.
rejected, and they want. But yeah, unfortunately, they rejected, and now they want 75 M. So we said, yeah, bond that.
Aye, shit.
So they went back on their word, basically, and the agent and they called it out.
Nah, that's mad. That's mad. Now look, big up, guys. Great episode of Football Mania. Glad to be back. Yo, bro, you know, I was thinking about it today. I was like, damn, I kind of missed this show because we used to do this like every Monday and Friday. But nah, I saw it.
He done left us for La Liga. That's crazy. I ain't gonna lie.
You know, like what it is, bro. Sometimes
it's crazy,
like,
bro. These shows used to go on damn near like 2 hours and more, bro.
Now we're over here
doing an hour flat. Crazy.
Yeah, bro. Yo, an hour is calm. Bro. You know what I'm saying? I'm about to go record.
Then why do they get 2 hours?
Well, to be honest, I think it's because we don't have Barcelona scums over here. I don't know, maybe.
Fair.
I'm actually about to kick out the Barca and Madrid fans from the chat. Let's just keep it Premier League, and then because it's there, if there's some Bayern links and stuff, and or some big news, then Bayern as well. We'll throw in there. But now look. Big up, man. Shout out to the chat, right? Make sure you guys smash that like button on your way out. Subscribe to the channel. Make sure to check out Zaire Talks in the description. Make sure to check out Corey AFC in the description. Corey, you dropping an Eze video. Surely. Come on.
Yeah. I'm literally about to do that straight after I get off of this.
All right, bet. So make sure that you guys keep an eye on Corey's channel, right? Also, check out RSM Touchline as well. Everybody's links in the description. Look, big up, guys. I'm gonna actually redirect you over to Omar's channel because he's live. Unless are any of you guys about to go live? Like Zaire?
I'm gonna crash.
All right. Like Edwin, you going live, bro?
Nah, big up the chat, big up everybody. You feel me?
All right, yeah. So this is gonna take you guys over to Omar. He's doing his coolers only podcast. Yeah. Like that shit is trash.
Cooler culture. Brother.
Yeah, that shit is trash, bro.
Yo, Will couldn't go 5 seconds, bro, without saying that.
His ass, bro. I ain't gonna lie, but make sure to support the biggest yapper on YouTube. Let them know Carnage Raid in the chat, and we'll be back next week with Mania. But I'll have some content coming out for you guys throughout the week on this channel as well. In a bit, people. Peace.